Jeff in Richmond, Kentucky. I know Richmond, Kentucky quite well. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Dan, thank you for taking my call. And not only do I live here in Richmond, Kentucky, but I'm also the basketball coach of the EKU Colonels.
Oh, boy.
And I heard you earlier in the day. You know, I've been tuning in off and on a little bit here, and I've heard about this grudge, this 40-year-old grudge. And I had to call in and just find out what kind of man holds a grudge for 40 years.
A bitter one does, Jeff.
that part's obvious. I figured that part out.
Jeff Neubauer is the head coach of the Colonels of Eastern Kentucky, where I went to school for 2 years, and then was unceremoniously booted out. I'm bitter. What's my legacy there, Jeff? They talk about me that often on the basketball team?
You know, some schools have golden boys that they remember forever. Man. Apparently, you were the golden boy that they have never remembered.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I saw the gym. I saw one of your games, and I saw that gym. It brought back such bad memories. I remember running the steps there. It was painful, Jeff.
Yeah,
painful.
Same steps. You know, when I was on hold here, I just pulled up the years that you were here, and just looking at the records when you were here with Coach Mulcahy.
Yeah.
And those weren't exactly the glory days of EKU basketball.
I wasn't good enough to play on a bad team. It's one thing not to be able to play on a good team, but I was on a bad team, Coach.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
That's why I bring it up. Is that we've got good players that don't get in the game very much, and I can understand why they're a little disappointed. But it's because
you guys are good
players in front of them.
Well, congrats on making the tournament. If you need me to help you, a little pep talk, something like that, where I talk to the guys on the bench to lift up their spirits because I can relate to them.
Can I stop you? Can I interrupt the great Dan Patrick?
Yes, you can.
From what I heard earlier in the show, I would not want you giving the pep talk because you were the one rooting against your EKU Colonels a couple nights ago.
But I would just say to them that this is how much love and passion I have, and it was hurt. I was hurt by this, but you got to take that passion out here to the NCAA tournament. Look at me when I'm talking to you, kids. I want you to go out there, and I want you to play with your heart. My heart got cut out by Eastern Kentucky, but your heart still beats. Mine doesn't.
Well,
see?
Yeah, I can see where you're going with this, but to be really honest, I didn't feel the love earlier in the show.
You're right.
We got to get you back, though.
I was rooting like hell for Belmont, Coach. I got to admit.
All right, so what's it going to take for me to turn this? Like, we need you to embrace EKU. You know Richmond, Kentucky. You know our campus.
Okay, here's the thing.
Get you back.
How about this?
Yeah.
My wife threw away my Eastern Kentucky jersey that I stole when I was playing JVs there. It should be hanging in the rafters, but maybe getting a Eastern Kentucky jersey to put here in the man cave might help a little bit.
I see. So you really disliked your experience. You were very bitter, but holding on to that jersey from 40 years ago that created this bitterness was very important to you.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So you're telling me if I can come up with a number 32 perhaps?
Yeah.
A number 32 EKU basketball jersey?
Yeah.
I can get you pulling for the Colonels here the rest of the way?
I will wear that the day that the tournament starts.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to be some Federal Express, obviously. We can get this thing done quickly.
Yeah, you don't – no name on the back. I play for the school and the name on the front, Coach.
My type of player.
Yeah. Well, I can shoot and don't play any defense, so I could fit right in there with you guys.
Hey.
Oh, I'm kidding. You guys played good defense against Belmont. All right, I watched begrudgingly. But more importantly, Jeff, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
All right. Good luck in the tournament.
All right. Keep an eye on your Colonels, Dan.
All right, my Colonels of Eastern Kentucky, Jeff Neubauer.